Hello everybody, I know I haven't posted in a little bit, but I got so many videos. I'm currently doing all of the Zodiac videos, so if you have a Zodiac sign, which I'm sure you do, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor. Today we're going to go over some makeup reviews, and I have a bunch of the stuff on my Mercari. So if you like Mercari, if you know what Mercari is, go over and check it out. I think you can only do it through the app, I'm pretty sure, on your phone. But it is like a buy resale place for a lot of beauty products, a lot of other stuff. It's super, super awesome. And I'm going to have some exclusive things just over there. And I'm going to have some things on the Moma Delia site. So let's get to getting. So much stuff to cover today. And then don't forget to, like I said, like, share, subscribe, because all the Zodiac videos, I'm going to be dropping about 2 a day over the next week. Okay. Get all those out. Let's start with nails, because did you see my beautiful nails? These are cherry blossoms. Now, we just had snow here in Arkansas, and I know the East Coast just got pummeled, but the cherry blossoms are going to be starting any day soon. Aren't these adorable? I have these available on my Mercari if you want these. So let me know. I think I only have one. Yeah, I have one box. These are rare. These are vintage. I think these came out 5 years ago, something like that. It's very hard to find. I do have them available. If you want anything, don't forget, go down below in my video. If you want anything, get a hold of me privately. My phone number is 484-634-0435. Text only, do not call me. But if you text me, I can get right back to you. And some of the stuff like on Mercari or Etsy, I have to price a little higher because they have listing fees. If we do a deal and we sell it, it'll be a little cheaper for you. Okay, so let's start with nails, because that's my first love of the world. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to move everything out of here so we don't have visual, it's not confusing visually. Okay, did you know that the Pantone color of the year, do you know what that is? So there is this company called Pantone, and they predict the newest, most fabulous, most in-fashion colors. The Pantone color of the year is periwinkle. I don't know how well it's showing up on your screen. This is the dead-on periwinkle. It's not blue. It's not purple. It's not lavender. It's not, cerulean. It's in that perfect middle category. These are the extra long, but don't forget, if you've seen my other nail videos, you can totally trim these down. Totally. That's not a big deal. You can trim these down and they will be absolutely perfect for you. So we have this one, and you have a opalescent glitter. You have this one that's kind of like a shimmer, duochrome, and then we have this matte. This is more blue, I will say, but it works so good with all these together. These are the extra long. Don't worry, you can totally cut them down. Absolutely wonderful. You get 28 nails, you get the tabs and the glue. So there is that one. And this, I only ever found one other box of these, and when I put it up on Mercari, it sold in 3 seconds. So this is the other one I have found now. There is a blue jelly nail in Kiss, but this is the very special one because this has the shimmer. It has like the swirl. I hope this is picking up on the camera correctly. I can't see my monitor. So it has the marble swirl, and it has the Swarovski crystal. I can't say if they're definitely Swarovski, but they're definitely crystals. I'll tell you that. Beautiful crystals. And I'm going to tell you something. I wear the Kiss nails almost exclusively. If they put a crystal on something, it stays. It's in there. It's definitely in there. So let's see, we got, and then this is kind of like a unicorn opalescent. There is blue in it, but then sometimes it shades to green and pink and purple. So, this is a killer nail. This is in the long stiletto. The other thing, so not only is Pantone's color of the year periwinkle, blue is huge. So periwinkle and blue. So, I almost lost those. So if you get these two, you're going to be on point. And don't forget, because there are 28 nails, I typically get 2 sets of nails out of each box. So, right there, you got 2 months worth of nails right here. The other thing is the shapes are also, so the square shapes, like I'm wearing square, squoval, are kind of going out, and the more pointed ones are in. So stiletto's in, coffin is in, ballerina is in for spring. So there is your nail fashion for the spring. I would hop on this. I have these over on my Mercari. Like I said, you can get them there, or, and if you don't like the price, we can always haggle a little bit, or get a hold of me. My phone number's down below. Go ahead and text me. Let me know, and I will do a deal with you for these, okay? Next, oh my God, let's do Elf. Let's do a whole thing of Elf. Do we want to do Elf? Yes. We'll do eyes next. Okay, Elf. This is, I actually had this before. Let me open it real quick. I should have opened this off screen, so pardon me. Pardon me. I have used this before. I just found it back in my color, which as you can see is 50 Shades of Ghost. Okay, the e.l.f. Camo Cream. And what flavor? What color do we got here? Palest one? Fair 120N. So fair, pale, neutral. I'm a pale pink, but I'll go pale neutral. So what is so great about this thing? Sometimes you don't want to wear full foundation. Sometimes you want to wear just a little tiny bit. This is like a balm, okay? Now, you see how freckly my hands are? One little tiny squirt. This is like a balm. I mean, that is the nicest way I can put it. Not the balm, but a balm. And this has, oh here, it has right here. Collagen, peptides, niacinamide. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you don't want to wear a full face. This is still pretty full coverage. It feels thick. When it goes on, I'm not going to lie to you, it feels a little masky. Give it 5 minutes, then it just feels like you just have cream on your face or lotion on your face. Does not feel makeup-y whatsoever. So can you see how much it erased my freckles from one hand to the... And this hand's more freckly because that's my driving hand. So that sees way more sun. Okay. It is literally skincare foundation. No joke. This stuff is kick-ass, okay? I gotta say, it doesn't... also, I'm an old lady, so I got little wrinkles under my eyes. Just starting to get them, really. It does not crease up under your eyes. It doesn't do anything weird like that. I am gonna say you want to put it on... This is not an out the door. This is not a traditional foundation. This is not like put it on, run out the door. This is put it on, and then do your hair. Because you really want it... It comes like a little thicker. It's almost like a lotion. You want it to sink into your skin, okay? But it does not settle at all. And it's super cheap. I think this was $10. And the last tube I bought, I think I bought a year ago. So there you go. Lasts for a long time. This, okay, so I have horrible pores on my cheeks. I have gigantic big pores on my cheeks. The e.l.f. primer, I have tried all the other primers. I've tried the really expensive primers. I've tried all the things, okay? e.l.f. Pore Putty is just delicious. It's amazing. Certain ones work better for me than others, but I always go back to the real white one because that one has bentonite clay in it, I think. It has some kind of clay in it, and that helps because if you have big pores, it's because you're greasy. They just came out. This is not going to be everywhere, okay? And this was a limited time. Cookies and Dreams. It's a whole line of products they did, and it was a couple months ago they came out with this. Somebody told me this one is even better than the original. I don't like sweet smelling stuff. I really don't. And it does smell. Hold on. It has a very, barely there vanilla smell. And I don't know if it's showing up white on camera, but it's just a little bit off color. This is the one I've been using for about a week now. I use a lot. I'm a heavy-handed girl. So it honestly is 10 times better than the original. I'm going to go back, and I hope you guys don't buy them all out because I'm going to buy them all out. This fills in my pores so much nicer. It's smoother. It's creamier. It never pills under my makeup, the original or this one. But if you like primer, or if you have big pores, or if you're greasy. Oh, and this one has squalene in it, I think. Ooh, that was loud. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody told me, I think it has squalene in it, which is also good for pores. And dun, 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 dun. It is not saying here. I don't know why. Well, whatever. I'm 99% sure this one has So the different ones all have different stuff. There's a pink one that's like hydrating. I don't need that one. And then there's a green one that has salicylic acid. That one is good, but I swear it never dries down. So it doesn't really set well with my makeup. It's great for my skin, but it doesn't dry down. This one has squalene. This one dries down. So I put this over the camo. And look, it still looks good. Well, so now that I primed, since I primed over my foundation, let's put a little bit more on here. I mean, this stuff, look, I like expensive skincare. I like expensive makeup. I only pretty much use Jeffree Star on my eyes, which is not even that expensive for what it is. That is just, I mean, no freckles. Look at that section, right? Look just to there. I mean, this is for drugstore. Now, who wants to raise their hand? Who remembers when e.l.f. was $1? So This was $9. I think it went up to $10. Don't forget, everything's getting more expensive. So we have that. This was, I think, $10. This one, I will, because I love you guys, will be on my Mercari. So if you can't find it, I will have one available. Get over to my Mercari. It has all sorts of good stuff. Okay, so now there's that. Now. Ooh, this one's definitely going to my Mercari. They do not sell these anymore. Do you know about coal? If you're a lady of certain age, we'll put it that way. If you're a lady of certain age, you know about kohl, which is K-O-H-L, kohl. Kohl was, well, there's many, I'm trying to try and get this over, not breaking the tip. So kohl traditionally is used in Middle Eastern, Indian, Asian, and it was through burning certain things, and everybody had a different recipe. It was sort of burning certain things and then mixing minerals in and things like that, and it was used to cool and soothe the eye, and it actually helped, especially if you lived in like a desert area. The blinding color, it helped line the eye. So that's why when you see the Egyptians, they always had those beautifully lined eyes. It was also to keep dirt and sand and other things out. It was actually very, very good. In Ayurvedic, they use something like this also. And then there is something called kajal, which is kohl with an oil. Okay. Now, there are some out on the market. I want you to be very careful. There are some on the market that do contain some bad things, but Physicians Formula came out with this one. This is discontinued. I did not know this. This is discontinued. It does not exist anymore. Look at how beautiful this packaging is. This is gold. It's got a little tassel, and it lines beautifully. I put it on the other day. You can put this on your waterline, and it will stay. And it will not mess up your contacts. I wear contacts. I wear glasses. I'm blind as a bat. It will not mess anything up. This is the first eyeliner that has not made my eyes itch, and I can't tell you how long. I slept in this, and I don't do that. Sometimes you can't get your mascara all the way down to your roots. This will help. You can tight line with this. You can waterline with this. I mean, it is... Here we'll go. Well, I did just put foundation on here. It hasn't dried all the way down. I'm going to do this feather touch. Feather touch. That is just a feather. I didn't even push. This stuff is amazing. So, this one is from Physicians Formula. Box is slightly banged up, so don't get mad at me for that. But, oh, it says 24-hour wear. Yeah, that makes sense because I put it on and it just looked gorgeous. It literally did. I have a slight hood to my eyes, so it did transfer a smidge, but that's because I didn't powder it down. It wasn't this product's fault. Now, I do have a complete one available. It is in the packaging, has not. This is mine, so I'm going to show you that. But let me see this one. So, Physicians Formula, I will tell you, they had this whole argan wear line. And it didn't do well. I don't know why. I just found out about it, but it's already out of the stores. It's already done deal. 100% pure argan oil. Physicians Formula has actually been around, I think, since the 1920s. And it was created by a doctor who, his wife was allergic to makeup. So he made all of these really good skincare, good ingredients. So Physicians Formula, especially if you're like me, a lady of a certain age, like I was saying before, the sparkles and all the makeup that is made with less quality ingredients tends to have more effect on old skin. So I'm going to have this up on my Mercari. This is super rare. They literally don't exist anymore. So this one, I'm going to tell you, is going to last me a long time. So check those out on my Mercari. Now here's some other stuff. Oh, we got some more eye stuff. Got some more. I'm going to bring the next things over that we're going to talk about. Let me put all this stuff over because that's going back on my vanity. I gotta do a vanity tour one of these days for you guys. Okay. You old hoe like me, you like to wear lots of makeup, you like to highlight, this is for you. Now, if you're of a deeper skin tone, be aware this may not be for you, okay? Or it may be. I don't know. It depends how far away you want to go. You can see I'm pretty pale, so even when I put highlighter on, it's not always highlighter. This is traditionally used. This is the Jumbo NYX Crayon and Cloud. These were, I'm not joking, the whole entire time that we had COVID, these were so hard to get hold of. Here, I'm going to put it this way so you can see it. Jumbo. So it's an eye pencil. You can use it. They have it in all different colors. But what I use it for, you see how it's kind of almost disappearing into my skin because that's how pale I am? Told you guys. Told you I'm pale. You can use this as an eyeshadow primer. This was $5. Again, I remember when NYX was $1. I'm so old. So you can use this as an eyeshadow primer. And if you are pale enough, you could use this as an extra white highlight. So like I like to contour my nose and then do the lighter contour. And then I go back with a little boop, just a little deek right on the tip of my nose, just a boop, you know. This would be something if you're on the lighter end of the spectrum. This is perfect for that. It's $5. The one I had before this, I think I had for about, I am not joking, please don't come for me. I think I had it for about 10 years because I remember buying it for $1. Okay. So literally, don't come for me. I know it's not healthy, whatever, but it's my makeup. And if I want to get an eye infection, that's my business. Okay. My body, my choice. So look, see how well that just, on me, that's a highlight. If you want to do a dramatic eye look, or if kind of like, where is it? Kind of like this. If you like to tight line, you can tight line with this and get those Bambi eyes, get those giant eyes. So there's that. Lift and Snatch. My husband and I were in the store and I kept saying lift and snatch. And here's the thing, I'm living in the South and everybody's real polite down here. And why can't I open this? I just looked at this the other day. I cannot open you. Can I open you from the... No, this is not letting me open it. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Let me get my scissors out. And my scissors aren't where they're supposed to be. Oh, I'm going to struggle with this. I'm going to struggle on camera. Okay. This is why I need somebody around. This is why, if you ever hear me talk about my assistant or if you hear me talk about my husband, it's because I am really bad about getting packages open and I end up just tearing them open like an animal like I'm doing right now. So if I'd had my pointy nails, I could have just stabbed it to death. So let's see. This is the lift and snatch. So we were in a store and I kept saying lift and snatch over and over and over again. And he was getting embarrassed because apparently people heard me. And I said, wow, I'm just talking about my eyebrows. I was doing it to be an ass, you know. But this pen, I will tell you, if you're not blessed with those big furry caterpillar eyebrows, this is really good. I actually have one eyebrow that is excellent. Excellent. And I have one eyebrow that is struggle bus. I mean, it is, it's wispy. We'll just say it's wispy. Okay. And to make them even up and go real together, so I'm just going to do super featherweight. Do you see this? And I just opened it. It's brand new. Okay. You can make super fine lines. Now I do have red hair. So what I tend to get is either a light brown or a dark blonde, because I do tint the 4 hairs that I do have clinging to my face, not my mustache, my eyebrows. I do tint the few eyebrows I have. So they end up sometimes a little bit darker. And then I usually come in with a lighter, just a skosh below blonde is what I usually go for. So this one's called Caramel. It's the closest I could get to like what would be kind of a reddish color or a light, you know, a super light brown color. But that was just feather touches. Feather touches. So lift and snatch. I will say I don't like these pictures because they're usually Photoshopped to hell, but I know this one is, but that's pretty accurate. I can fill in my not good brows on this side of my face. I can fill in my scant sister of a brow on that side, and it is pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I think only I know that there's no hair on that other side. So check this out. Again, I think this was $10. I should have had my my receipt, but I don't have it here. It's over my receipt pile. $10. I will let you know how long this does last because, you know, could be better, could be worse. We'll see. I've had some like this that are the pens that are good, but they only last for like a month. But NYX is usually pretty good. Or NYX. I never know what it is. I think it's NYX. These are on my Mercari already. Okay. Have you seen the thing where people curl their hair? They sleep in it and they wrap it around like a headband. Okay, those headbands, they're selling them for $19, $20, $30. Don't get them. They're almost impossible to sleep in, number one. And you have to have a like something to clip into them. They're a pain in the ass. They fall out. These are the good old goodie. Who doesn't love a goodie? A lot of these are like drugstore and discount brands. So, You know, we're doing a economical haul tonight. Get these goodie ones, and I have them on my Mercari, black, gray, and navy, so they go with all the outfits. And what I do is I will put one headband on, okay, ride it pretty low on the forehead, wrap my hair around. Then I put another one on to hold it, and then I use this third one to kind of tie up the ends and make a little messy bun. When I pull that out in the morning, heatless instant curls. And your hair doesn't have to be wet, but here's the cool thing, because these are cotton. Even if your hair's wet, this soaks it up. I would say have your hair damp, not wet, damp, okay? These are on my Mercari. I have a ton of them on my Mercari, okay? Because I'm going to tell you why, and they're all like this. They're all in the thing. I went to order one, and I accidentally ordered a bunch. So I was like, well, I'll just pass the savings on to you guys. So check these out if you want to do heatless curls. Now, summer's coming. I bet your feet look like hell. Okay? It's okay. It's been winter. We've been hiding out in boots. I get it. It's fine. If you have a grungy toenail, if you have maybe one that's missing, or you have one, if you're a runner, if you work out a lot, or if you have ridged toenails, sometimes the nail polish and stuff just doesn't sit right. Or I have the thing, I used to be a ballroom dancer. And I have the thing where I always would cut my toes super, super, super short so that they didn't hit the front of my dancing shoes, right? Well, now my toes just don't really grow past that point, to be honest with you. I got little chiclet toenails. They're good looking, but they're tiny and they look very weird. I'm going to tell you something. These are super easy to put on. I'll open one up for you. Oh my God. We should have just a video of Mama D opening stuff with her. I have the manual dexterity of a 5-year-old. No, that's not, no. 5-month-old. I can't. Oh my God. Oh God. This is when I usually am screaming for somebody to help me. Okay. This is how much I love you guys. I'm willing to open packages. Oh God, now I have to open that. Oh my gosh. So let's see. It comes with the glue. Sometimes I do use other glue just because I go through nails pretty quick, so I got glue in every drawer in my house. I'm surprised I haven't glued a drawer shut. Now, you pick out, it's really easy. You pick out which one fits your toenail the best. And I don't do all 5 toenails because I don't know about you guys, but I barely have a pinky. It's hanging on by a thread, all right? So what I do is I do the first 3, because those are the ones usually sticking out of sandals or sticking out of high heels or whatever. Nobody really ever sees your 2 little bottom ones, because I don't know about you, but mine are like a little kind of curled under a little bit. So I'll do this. I paint them, and you can do designs. You can do all sorts of stuff. It's really easy because they have the tab. You buff your toenail. You glue it on. Now, here's the cool thing. Then I just keep the toenail color, and I paint the last 2 of my natural toenails to match these that I've done. This whole thing at Walmart, I think I got this on Amazon, probably, because it's got the little sticker on. Walmart or Amazon, this is $5. Now, if you're using the same size, so it says 96 nails, but I think you get 100, because you get the bigger ones, they don't give you as many of. So you will get 5 pedicures out of this if you're using the same sizes, okay? 5 pedicures for $5. And they last, okay? So I have not had a toenail pop off yet. And I wear sandals even in the winter. So they always look good. I never have to worry about, the other thing, they don't chip. So even if you have nice toenails, but you're worried about your feet chipping, or you're worried about something, you get such a nice pedicure, or you just get them all done and they're all perfect. And then a couple days later, there's a big hankin' chip ripped down one. If you're going on vacation or you're doing something where you don't want to have to worry, that's it. Then put these on, throw these on, paint them up any color you want, glue, glue, glue. Like I said, I just do the first, big toe and then the first 2. And then these 2 little ones, I just paint the same color. And then, give your feet a nice pumicing, get rid of some of the dead skin. You're done. $5 for 5 pedicures. Think of what you spend on a pedicure. I have spent up to $75 on a pedicure. And you know what happened in a week? It shipped, and then I didn't have the color with me, and then don't do that to yourselves. $1 a pedicure, 50 cents a foot. What else do you want? Okay? So check all this stuff out. Like I said, I'm going to have this listed. I'm going to have this, and this listed on the Mercari. So you're going to want to check that out. If you don't want me to list it, get a hold of me right away and I will put this aside for you.